Hello, Distinguished Scholarship Committee. My name is Lorraine Angelakos. I am from St. Demetrius in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your consideration for this incredible scholarship. Please enjoy my video. From the beginning, the only true saint or holy one is God Himself. The Bible states, "For I am the Lord your God. You shall name yourselves holy and keep yourselves holy, because I am holy." Leviticus 11:44. Man becomes holy and sainted by participation in the holiness of God. Holiness or sainthood is a gift given by God to man through the Holy Spirit. Every day of the year has been dedicated to the memory of a saint or a martyr from the Holy Bible and Holy Tradition, according to the Orthodox Church. Each day carries the name of the saint, and it's called Name Day. If someone is named after a saint, then there's a big celebration on his or her name day. In Greece, name days are usually more important than birthdays. Gifts are given, festive meals and desserts are prepared, and special preparations are made from an open house. Anyone who is not named after a saint has his or her celebration on All Saints' Day. In this presentation, I will be talking about the feast day of Aios Gerasimos. The reason I selected Aios Gerasimos is because it has a special meaning to me. 2.5 years ago, I was blessed with meeting my godson, who was adopted into our family and who I officially baptized in August 2016. Gerasimos was his name prior to being adopted. I will always have a special connection to the name Gerasimos. According to tradition, Aios Gerasimos was born in a small village in Corinthos in the year 1506. He was born into a Byzantine aristocrat family and was baptized Gerasimos in the Orthodox faith. He was raised and educated like all noble boys at the time. However, by the time he was 20, he realized he had a more spiritual path to follow and started out on a pilgrimage. He started out in Zakynthos. Despite the Venetian occupation, however, his deep desire for more spiritual growth in his faith led him on his journey to the most important religious cities of his time. While in Constantinople, he received the Patriarch's blessing and moved to Mount Athos, where he became a monk. Around 1538, he left Mount Athos to travel to the Holy Land, where he was ordained a deacon by the Patriarch of Jerusalem and given the name Gerasimos. He continued his 20-year journey of becoming closer to God and returned to Zakynthos. This was a hard time of Venetian occupation and the Catholic Church trying to convert people. Aios Gerasimos left and became a hermit and lived in the cave for almost 6 years until he emerged and built a monastery in Kefalonia. People would travel for miles to hear his teachings. He died on August 15th, the same day we celebrate the Virgin Mary. Body took place approximately 2 years after his death on October 20th, 1581. The Venetians were horrified that the body was still intact and forced him to be buried again. 6 months later, the relics were removed again with the same results. Aios Gerasimos was made a saint in 1622, and today we celebrate his name day on October 20th and August 16th. Aios Gerasimos is celebrated twice a year. One the day of his death, August 16th, and the day he was exhumed on October 20th. The celebrations are started with a procession that involves carrying the saint's body to the well, which he had said he had dug with his hands and is now known as the Holy Well, and when his body is placed on the well, the water level is said to rise. On the return journey, people lay down on the ground and his casket is passed over their bodies as they hope for his miraculous powers to touch them and cure them of all ailments. Priests are surrounded by hundreds of pilgrims and tourists as the procession ends with big street parties with music, dancing, food, and wine.
Και πάντων των Αγίων ελεήσε και σώσε ημάς ως αγαθός φιλάνθρωπος και ελεήμων Θεός. Διευχών του Αγίου Δεσπότου ημών Κύριε Ιησού Χριστέ ο Θεός, ελέησον και σώσον ημάς. Τον ευλογήν και Αγίε
it all starts from saints. From birth, we are named after a saint, trying to follow in their footsteps. As a part of our Orthodox lives, we celebrate saint days like others celebrate birthdays, with dancing and merriness and lots of food. The Hellenic Dance Festival's mission and beliefs all stem back to our faith, making it all intertwined.